Do you feel that the opportunities, while you had said, hey, there are laws on the books, but nobody really enforces these laws on the books. So what's the point of having them on the books if you're not going to enforce them? If you just enforce the laws that are there, that would make a big difference immediately on the issues that we're facing as minority contractors today.
Right. And what you're saying is very true, because like right now, I've spoken to the city on numerous occasions that the $42 million they're going to spend on the high-speed rail system. The east side, which is mostly Hispanic and African-American community, is going to be left out, because I've expressed to them numerous times that we're not in a position to compete with the major contractors. And they got a 25% minority clause, but most of the prime contractors already got some WBE, some company that they have either made themselves or they have found ways to get around hiring minorities,
especially locally too.
Especially locally. And we were trying to get the city to pass an ordinance before the transportation center that would require them to hire out of the 25% of the DBEs that they're going to hire, make sure that at least 10% of them had a residency clause in it, where they had to hire at least out of the 25, they could have put at least 10% of the MBEs, DBEs have to come from the Joliet and Will County area. We tried to get them to enforce that, and we couldn't get anyone to agree with it.
My feeling on this, and my feeling has not changed. We just let a contract for a parking lot with a new transportation center. A local contractor got it, and he's got his, he made the requirements for minority participation. And I have a list in my office downtown of the minority contractors that's going to help them do good work.
Let me hear your feelings. I have not heard that before.
I am not in favor of set-asides. Okay? Because of this. Because I think it raises the cost of the city of Joliet for the money. When you isolate so many contracts and only so many people can bid on it, you lose that competition, and I think we end up paying more money for the job.
I'm Joliet Mayor Girardi, and talk a little bit about minority contracting. And Joe, today was a black contractors meeting, but minority contracts in general within the city of Joliet are a priority. Yes,
it's in there. We have to have so much minority participation in whatever we do. I don't care if it's resurfacing the street. Any bid that we let has to have a certain percent of minority participation. And we watched it. I just made the statement that we just let the bid for the parking lot for the new transportation center, and the person that got it, I got a list of his minority contractors, who's going to do what. So it's in there. And if we find out that they're not up to snuff with their minority participation, then we're going to have a problem with it.
That you're supportive of the black contractors, of getting a building if possible, and trying to help get those grants.
Absolutely, I'm supportive of them. And like you said, we don't have the property. What we have is small lots here and there that maybe had a fire, or the owner let it go and it went to taxes and we bought it, but we don't have pieces of property that big, and we do not have the money. We're hurting right now for money. As you just read, a couple of our unions just went 2 years without a raise. That really helped us a lot, and I think the other unions are going to follow suit. And I can see it. I can see it changing. I've had two or three people in my office that are looking at property downtown to develop, but I think it's not changing upwards as fast as it dropped. And it's going to take a while. Will we ever get back to where we were? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I don't think that things will ever be that good. But I can really see a change. We've had developers for restaurants into my office, and they all say that Joliet is underserved, but they're all a little leery because they don't know if we've hit bottom yet. They're still not sure. We've got a great project going out at Center Point, that 1.6 million square feet building. It's a lot of construction job, and we figure about 350 good jobs because they'll be working for Home Depot. They'll get benefits. So things are changing, but unfortunately not getting as good not getting good as fast as they got bad.